Welcome back to another regular black girl vlog, y'all. I'm Dominique. Happy Sunday. I know I told you in the closing of the last vlog that my weeks are going to be kind of crazy, but I'm trying to get back to at least my weekend routine. So yesterday, Saturday, I did go to cycling, y'all. I hadn't been to cycling since Mother's Day weekend. Since I moved across town, I put my package, instead of unlimited, I did four. I'm doing four classes a month, and I'm going to try to do them every Saturday. But I had went Mother's Day weekend and I went yesterday. I see a difference in my stamina. I got to get back right. At least going to the gym, my gym here, throughout the week and doing that on Saturdays, because y'all, I was in there on my last leg. Like, it took everything out of me, but I'm glad I went. So I went to cycling yesterday as part of my weekend routine, and then today I went back to the house of the Lord. Y'all, I didn't even catch it was a guest pastor. Our pastor's birthday was this weekend, so he took the weekend off and we had a guest pastor. I can't even begin to give y'all the summary right now because it was so good. I was in there trying to, y'all know I take notes on my phone. I was in there trying to get the notes, and before I could complete this one, he was dropping another bar. Like, he has so many good points. The overall message was like about wasting time. Like, we don't have time to waste. Like, there's an appointed time and a point that God wants you to meet in your life, and when we procrastinate, it's disobedient. It is what did they say? It's losing my train. It's on the tip of my tongue. Basically, it's you being like cocky, thinking you got more time, and nobody knows the place nor the hour, like, or how much time we as a person have left. Like, we could be literally, how they say, here today, gone tomorrow, here this minute, gone the next. Like, we have to make our time count for us, like, and we can't procrastinate. We have to make do with the time that we have, like, and make every second count. That was the overall message, but he dove so deep into it. I have to give y'all the points, but I have to watch it back first. I might have to watch it back a couple times. I love this for me, that every time I go to church, I feel like, oh, this is the best message I heard in a long time, because every message trumps the last message I heard, and I needed this message. It was so good. And he was a pastor out of Houston. I'm sure y'all have seen him before. I've seen him, like, his face was so familiar, but I just didn't catch his name because he came in hot. Like, he came in, I don't even know if they introduced me. I'm sure they did. I just missed it, probably trying to get my notes ready. But it was so good. Today is tomorrow's Memorial Day. So today is Sunday. Everybody off tomorrow. Ayana is having a cookout, so we're gonna go do that a little bit later. We're gonna get up with the girls and get a good burger. Love me a good cookout burger, a little hot dog, a little something. We're gonna go to a cookout a little bit later, so I'll definitely bring you guys along with me for that. We are gonna continue to wear a turban, a hat, a scarf, or something, because y'all, I told y'all in the last vlog, the braids getting a little too frizzy for me. So tomorrow we're going to get the front of our braids redone. Instead of the feed-ins or stitch braids, whatever these are called in the front that I had, we're gonna get knotless, like the rest of these in the front. So it's gonna be basically a new hairstyle. We keep it braids. I was gonna go get them, take these completely out and get them done over, but that just didn't make sense when I really thought about it. When I can get a retouch, I can get the front of these done and it's basically new again, because the back is fine, the middle is fine. So I won't be walking around raggedy. We're gonna get the front of our braids redone tomorrow, and yeah, I guess I'll take you along for that. I gotta go to Winston, my girl. Let Deja do it. It's in Winston. Again, I'll have her information below. I didn't put it in the last vlog, but somebody asked me, so I put it I put it in the comments. But it's Let Deja do it on Instagram. But yeah, just want to check in, open up a new vlog, say happy Sunday. I hope you got a good word in, because the word I got blessed my soul. And of course, I'm gonna link it below because you need to hear it too. We all are guilty of wasting time and not realizing that everything is based on time. Like, he said something like, all of our decisions are made based on time, and we waste time based on not making decisions, something like that. Like, y'all, it was so good. It was so good. It speaks to the procrastinator in us, and it speaks to the rushing in us too, because sometimes, look at me saying I'm not about to give a summary, and I am, but it was just so good. But sometimes we feel like we want to rush time because God isn't doing what we think he should be doing in this season of our life. But if we realize that everything is an appointed time, we won't rush time. We will be in our waiting season and we'll be confident in that season because we know when it's time, it's going to happen. We just have to trust his timing. I'm gonna break it down for y'all as I always do, but I gotta watch it back a couple times again. Yeah, but again, happy Sunday. I'll check in a little bit later when we're on our way to the cookout. Okay, so this is what we're wearing to go to the cookout today. I have this mesh shirt. You've seen this before, vlogs back in like September. I wore it. Mesh shirt, mesh bra. I got on pasties from Amazon, some Zara slacks, strut shoe bar, sandals. Cute. Don't know where the night's gonna take us, so I'm fully prepared. Cheers!
Okay, so then we get.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm ready. This is a movie. The color.
Purple. No, hold on. I didn't see it.
My blank hurts. I just ate.
My stomach.
Babies do this on the ground. You said,
Come on, your team is gonna lose.
okay, I don't know that.
It crawls, it's big. Yes, that works. That with cockroach. No. You put this on top of something when you're eating. It's an actual. It's a.
It's like a condiment.
That's one of the words. What's a synonym?
Container.
A synonym for condiment. You ride this when you are, if you a tractor. Okay, you poke this in order to relieve. No, you get this at the spa or like a. You have something that you're trying to reach. You might put it in a journal. You might do it at like New Year's Eve for the next year. Okay, what's another word for a resolution? You're trying to meet it.
Okay. Time's up.
Oh, we did good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Prayer. No, in the field, like the men, huddle. You did do good.
Yeah, we did good. Mom said a prayer. All the words. I don't know. I've been drank. I've been smoked. So y'all, the armbands are supposed to be your what is it, status?
Your relationship status.
Your relationship status. I'm great.
She on go, y'all.
Okay, Miranda, you ready? I don't know why. We're the first team. They should come to us. So we're doing trivia, and our team is winning. So we're going over here to the losers. It's the hostess with the mostest. Hey, y'all the home team, and we went first.
No, but we just did a playoff round. We want to get them.
So that's why we the home team and y'all away. Y'all the away team, we the home team. I said what I said.
You said what you said. Okay, okay. That's a nice tan.
Thank you, friend. I got it in Mexico, you know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am.
Which company makes the candy bar Butterfinger?
Nestle.
Yes. Keep your How many points is that touchdown worth?
6.
6. Keep your score. What kind of melon is green on the inside?
Cantaloupe.
No. Yes. Which fictional city is the home to Batman?
New York?
Gotham City.
Gotham.
Which social media platform came out in 2003?
MySpace.
Yes. What does UFO stand for? What? UFO. Unidentified flying object. Yes.
Is that enough? Anybody else want one?
Hey.
I know that's right.
Go what?
Champagne
Okay. What y'all cheers to?
Cheers to a great summer.
A great summer. And what else? Something else.
Not throwing up.
What?
And not getting sick.
Not getting sick. Okay, guys, put your shots up. What are we toasting to? A good summer.
More life.
More life.
It's just the beginning.
Summer 24.
Summer 24.
Summer 24. God bless.
Kobe. Upgrades on Kobe.
Kobe year.
Girls, it's a new day and I got my hair done. I've been in Winston pretty much all day. My appointment was at 11:30. It's like almost 6 o'clock. I'm on the road on my way back to Charlotte. I'm brand new. I mean, I am brand new. I'll give y'all a better look when I got in the car, but she really just only did the front of my hair and she dipped it and made them curly, but it's a whole new hairstyle. Like, I'm ready for the summer. Speaking of which, y'all, I am really not drinking anymore. Like, I went to that cookout yesterday, did not intend on taking shots and stuff. One shot turned into 4, I don't know, but I woke up this morning feeling so much conviction, like so much remorse. I'm like, how I go listen to that good old word at church yesterday and then drink like that? Like, when I woke up this morning, I was so like kind of disgusted. Not disgusted, that's dramatic, but like I just was like, yeah, no, like I'm being double-minded. I'm living 2 lives right now. Like, I'm really trying to get stronger in my faith and my walk and stuff. I can't, you gotta choose one. And I've talked about that, like sermons I've heard, like scriptures I've read. I've talked about that on my channel before. And it's like, not that I'm holier than thou and I'm just about to be like a nun, but it's like, choose one. Like, there's nothing wrong with hanging out, but like drinking like that and stuff, like what's the point? What am I doing it for? And it don't feel good. This morning when I first woke up, and I had to take them braids out my hair. So I got up at like 6 o'clock this morning. My head was throbbing. And I'm like, this is stupid. Like, I'm not saying I'm never drinking again, but it's probably just going to be Prosecco. I think I'm leaving liquor alone. Like, a nice glass of wine with dinner or a glass of Prosecco. Cool. Cute, grown lady. Shots. I've said it before. I truly believe that I've outgrown them. Like, they ain't good. They don't make you feel good. You get drunk, and then it's like, what was this for? I could have had just as much fun as I had yesterday. Because the cookout, shout out to Ayana. The cookout was a good time. But I could have had the same fun without drinking. I don't know why I was drinking. We played a game, we played several games, but like one thing I really enjoyed about the cookout is everybody had to wear different color bands, wristbands, depending on your relationship status. So if you had a red wristband on, you were taken unavailable. If you had a yellow one on, you have a complicated situationship. And if you had a green one on, you were single and available. And I thought that was so cute because it was like, it got people talking and mingling and just really cute. So we had a good time there yesterday, came back home, knocked out, got up this morning, took my hair out, top of it, washed it, and came to Winston. Like I said, I'm on my way back now, and I'm going to stop by Ebb's house. The girls are having seafood, but because I was getting my hair done, I didn't order any. Now, I know I love a lobster tail. Sorry if it's loud. I'm surprised my camera's staying up this long because it is not on no type of tripod. It's just sitting on the dash. But yeah, I'm going to stop by Ebb's, and I'll probably check in with y'all a little bit later. I just want to come on here and say howdy. And I want y'all to hold me accountable. If y'all see a shot in one of these vlogs, say something, do something. Like, don't let me just keep going back on my word. God. Hey girls, I know I have not checked in a couple days. The last time we spoke was on Monday when I was on my way back from getting my hair done. I went over to Ebony's when I got back to Charlotte for a little bit, and that was it. But let's talk about the hair. So y'all know I had those tribal braids in the front. I went back to my girl in Winston, Dage, and we just took those tribal braids out. I took them out myself and washed my hair. We took those tribal braids out, and she did the whole front half of my hair over. So it was basically like a brand new style. So these I'm going to keep in. The tribal had just gotten too frizzy. Like, little frizz gives character, but they had got a little bit too frizzy for my liking, and my dandruff was bad. So these will last, because when these get frizzy, I can comfortably put them up in a bun. The other ones were not supposed to be going up in a bun. I know y'all see me with my hair in a bun. I was putting it up in a bun in the last vlog, at the end of the last vlog, and she like, Dominique, those tribal braids were going down on the side over here. I was not supposed to be pulling them up. They were supposed to just hang, and so it had like, I had little bumps there, but that was all my doing. That was not her braiding too tight or anything she did. That was me and just being me. But like these, they look good. She gave me a little bit of curls this time. She put like the flexi rods in them when she dipped them, just so it could give it another little look. But they look fantabulous. I need to do my baby hairs over, but it's Thursday. They look good up in, you know, wrapping them as I normally do, and the human hair is still doing fine. I haven't detangled it this week just because I ain't been doing nothing, but yeah, braids all summer. I haven't been up to too much since we spoke. Like I said, yesterday, me and my sister, we've been spending some girl time together. Yesterday, we went to IKEA, and I forgot my camera. I wish I would have brought it with me, because IKEA has some cute stuff. Y'all know my room is coming together, so I bought something. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna turn you guys around. Hold on. I bought a cowhide rug for my room. Let it focus. The bed, I'm sitting in the bed, so that's why it's not made up, because I makes my bed up when I get out of bed. But yeah, I thought this was cute. Girls love cowhide. This is nothing that you haven't seen before. There's so many people that have cowhide in their house. You can get the black and white ones from IKEA. I got this one because it has like a little bit of dimension with the color. Oh, let's focus again. I like that it's that orangish, brownish, coppery color. I like that. I'm feeling like the gold and the gray, the mixed metals in here. Still don't know what kind of nightstands I'm going to do, or the color of the curtains. But my room, I'm going for just a very luxe, chic, grown vibe. And I just think it's going to continue to come together. The cowhide rug, and my sister was telling me, even if I find another rug that I really like, I can put the cowhide on top of that rug, so it can be like a dual thing. But I'm just, as I find pieces that I like, so started with my bed, love that, then my bench, love that, now the rug. Like, I'm just trying to, if you know me, you know I want it done overnight. If I could do it, my room would have been everything that I love all in here the day I moved in. But I'm trying not to do it too quick, because I don't want to like be like, oh, I should have waited and not love my room, because I want to love my room. Right now, I'm loving the pieces that I'm buying. So I think that's cute, and especially when I already got lamps, but when I get my nightstands and I get lamp shades for my lamps, I think it's just all gonna come together. But yeah, IKEA got some really cute stuff. We bought us a patio set. Our patio is actually kind of small, but we found the perfect table and chairs in IKEA yesterday. They're doing 20% off till the 4th, so it'll be over by the time you guys see this video. But you should check out IKEA for stuff like that, like little patio furniture or little nicks and knacks for your houses. They be having good stuff too. So yeah, we found the perfect one for that, and it'll get delivered next week. So we'll put that together. I'll show you when we put that together. It's gonna be really cute. Can't wait to have the girls in the vibes this summer. What else have we done? Nothing really. Upstairs is still coming along. We still haven't hung up any of our art, so it really ain't no difference up there to show you guys. I guess I could just show you what it's looking like. Hold on, let's go upstairs. Hold on. Okay, so upstairs still pretty much looks like it did when I showed you guys the empty tour, but we have these chairs. We're actually getting these reupholstered, guys. They needed it anyway. Quick story. These chairs are old. My sister gave these to me when they were in our home together, when we lived together years ago. We had our own apartment together. We had 2 apartments together. That's why this isn't new for us. I mean, we grew up together, duh. And then we moved in like 2014. No, 2014. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think and hold the camera and talk. Me and my sister moved together in 2012, I want to say. We had an apartment together, and then we moved to another apartment. And then in 2014, I think I moved on my own, and I've been on my own since 2014, and so now we're back together. So sisters, I mean, I don't know too many sisters that are as close as we are, but we are really good friends. That's why when it was like getting this townhouse, we was like, it's a no-brainer. We on the phone all the time. Y'all hear me say my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister, and all these vlogs because we talk all day long. The other day, my mama was even laughing because I was downstairs, she was on the top floor, and we was on the phone. Like, girl, y'all in the house together, come on now. But anyway, story on the chairs. She had these before we ever moved together, and then we moved together. She brought them along, then she gave them to me, and so they are old, probably like 18 years old. Like, she's had these chairs for quite some time, and so it was time to get them. I was trying to sell them before I moved, but nobody on OfferUp or nowhere was trying to buy them. So she like, just bring them. Like, maybe we could do something fun with them. So let me turn back around. We had planned to already go ahead and shampoo them, upholster them, like see what we could do with them. They don't look bad in here anyway. We were just gonna see what we was gonna do. Well, y'all, our power went out not too long ago, and I put a work order in for them to come fix our smoke detector because it kept beeping, and you know, that's ghetto. Well, tell me why. My sister came in, they had the chair like this, so they used our chair to change the smoke detector. Not only did they stand on our furniture, they ripped it. They ripped it, put a shoe print in it, ripped the furniture. I know you lying, but I'm not. Yes, they stood in, and on, y'all, mind you, on the maintenance request, I put in, please take your shoes off. Like, this is a no shoes zone home, especially because our stairs are carpet, so that's nasty. Like, you really shouldn't wear shoes in your house. If you realize all the nasty stuff you're stepping on all day long, don't wear shoes in your house. And so I put in on the maintenance notes, no shoes in the home. Not only did they wear shoes in the house, they stood on our furniture, they ripped the furniture, and then they left the chair like that. My sister called me, I was out of town, and she called like, did you leave this chair in the middle of the floor? I was like, no. And so we put 2 and 2 together. Y'all got a ladder. As the maintenance team, you don't stand on nobody's furniture. You don't stand on nobody's furniture. So I said all that to say, we, you know, escalated that. That's going up to the management team. They were so apologetic. Like, this is so unacceptable. And so they asked us to get a quote for the repair. Well, because they're so old, we can't get this exact color anymore, right? So we sent it to a company, and in order for them to repair, all the chairs are going to have to be repaired to get them to match. Because y'all not going to just change one a different color and now our furniture don't match. No. And so I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, we got a quote. We sent it to them. We picked a new color for the chairs. They're going to get all 4 reupholstered for free to us. They got to pay for it, and it's like $1,000. So we picked a really pretty color. They're going to be done, but it's probably going to be a while because the lady that we're going through, she said they're like a little busy right now, but they have been in business for 53 years. They were really, really nice. So that's a blessing in disguise. They needed to be done anyway, but you don't stand on nobody's furniture. Like, you don't know, our grandma could have gave us these. Like, and you just gonna stand on it and rip it? No bueno. So yeah, let me turn that back around. These are still here. The couch, it needs to be shampooed. They didn't stand on this, so we're gonna have to pay for it just to get shampooed. But this is our couch. This is the living room area. The TV still needs to go up here. We're gonna get a rug and a cute little table probably over here. But from this angle, this is stuff we've added. This is my sister's bar cart. She got her some flowers. She's had these for years. These are definitely a good investment if you've ever wanted some. I got some downstairs too. If you ever wanted some, they really do last and they smell good for years. Cute little bar cart area with some books, candles, all the art. I'm not about to move this art around, but y'all, when it goes up, we put something over here. We got a little wall over here we've already mapped out. We're going something over the bar cart. Like, we've already mapped out where everything is going. It's going to be so funky and cute in here. This probably a change. These are some of her nice dishes. She got these for Mother's Day a couple years ago, and we got them like this, and she needs to put her Lego set together. But here's some art right here. It's just gonna be so cute. We got some little knickknacks up here. Y'all, don't ask about the Simpson. Don't ask about Homer. She got that at an art show years ago, and she does not want to part with it. So there he is. But yeah, other than that, it's still a work in progress. We got to get a dining room table, just stuff, you know, like, it doesn't happen overnight. But I think this week, by the end of this week, we'll have our art up, and that's going to make a huge difference. It's going to make it feel like home, because we really, like I said, we have in our mind mapped out everywhere that we want something to go. And it's not gonna be cluttered, but it's gonna be cute. We still have to pick out curtains for up here too. It's just gonna be a vibe, and I can't wait for y'all to see. I can't wait till it's all done and y'all can come back to this vlog and be like, oh my God, that all came together so cute. So it's coming along, it's coming along. Yeah, but that's all we've been doing, is trying to get house stuff together. I bought that rug from IKEA. We bought the table, we had to order that from IKEA as well. And that's pretty much it. I did get a Zara order the other day. I'm going to show you. You've probably seen it when I was showing you my rug, but I got 2 pair of cute Zara shoes. Check these out. Let me turn y'all back around. Focus, focus. Y'all, I am so tired of wearing my golden gooses and my Louis Vuitton slides. I'm like, girl, get you some shoes. So the other night, I just happened to be about to get in the shower. I'm like, let me go on Zara. These were on there, super cute. These look so good. The quality, they're comfortable. They look like they're gonna last a long time. They just came in the mail this morning, so I'm like, oh, let me show my people them. My feet kind of ashy too. Super stinking cute. I feel, yeah, they're cute. And they look expensive. These, love the next ones as well. I needed some black ones. I'm tired of having no black shoes actually. And I'm just tired of wearing the same shoes over and over. Isn't that so cute? It looks like a toe ring. And then this is gold on the side too. Both of them, so cute. I'll try to remember to link them below because I just think they're so stinking cute. But that's the only thing I bought recently. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything to show. I think that is it that I needed to show you guys. For those wondering about trial, we're still, you know, in limbo right now. Trial is set. We had a meeting with the DA this week and they told us just hold on, and we possibly could still be going next week. They're doing some pre-trial things. So things are in motion. I really don't have an update to give you guys, but it's happening. We should be done or know what's going on by the end of the week. Today's Thursday, so tomorrow. So really nothing to report on trial. It's just ongoing as it's been for the last 2 years. So we've just been trying to keep our spirits up, keep praying. We already know things are going to work in our favor, so it's just, you know, nothing's going to be a victory, but it will be some sense of closure. Because at the end of the day, when everybody's locked up, when everybody's sentenced and convicted and gone away, he still ain't gonna be back. So it's like, you know, just something that needs to be done, but it still ain't gonna be no type of like, oh, we won, you know? So we're just trying to keep our spirits up, keep our prayers up, keep the optimism up, and, you know, do that for each other. So yeah, I am about to probably put my bonnet back on. Yeah, I need to go to the gym. It's been on my heart to go to the gym. It just ain't been in my body to go. Like, I've been so tired. I don't know why I've been so tired, but I really want to walk up to the gym. I'm gonna try to do it for the days out, but right now, like I was about to say, I think I'm about to put my bonnet back on and get me a little nappy. Record. Okay, let's try again. Yo, we're in the Port City.
Okay.
It's not as authentic because we didn't say this before. We gotta go get something to eat. Stay tuned. I don't know. It was good. Y'all missed it. Damn. I wasn't recording.
Hurry up and pass that back. Bartender, why you so sad? Oh, that's your nigga. Yo, nigga. I think I love you. Maybe I'm too drunk. My money right. So the next round on me. Happy hour.
Cheers.
Niggas going to jail. Blake, say hey. Say hey.
Why you so sad? Happy hour. Any sour. Any tonic. Who you going back? We've been here for mad long.
Vloggers, we have a question. Are you guys PDAers?
PDAers? Do you like
Do
PDA?
you like PDA?
My answer is yes.
Drop the answer in the comments, okay?
Public displays of affection. Do you want your boo?
Like, don't do
To-
too much in public, okay?
What's too much? Kissing is too much.
Kiss.
Like a peck, like
No, a peck is cool, but like
Make it out.
kissing, like, okay.
holding hands is fine.
Holding hands, that's cool.
No smacking on the butt.
Like,
I don't
depends on the
mind.
smack.
Like a light smack is fine.
Like a little, whoop, but like,
But a slap.
no, that's
But when you
going
got all this, hold on, let me make sure you didn't in frame. Probably took up my whole look. When you, I mean, what kind of thing is a light smack?
it's, you know.
Two gyros. I was like, ate them. But yeah,
So
I'm
drop
cool.
the comments, drop your preference in the comments, and you know we'll talk about it next time. But you know, don't do too much.
That's her preference. Mine is do the most.
JT, aka the Soul Snatcher. I'm with a booster, a scammer, and a pole dancer. Pussy nigga call my phone, he won't get no answer. Fuck these niggas, and fuck these hoes who you can't fuck with me. Fuck what a bitch told you. Sexy black.
Ooh, good morning, child. I'm still so very sleepy. After we went out to dinner yesterday, I came over to my friend Shanita's house. And she graciously had me a guest room ready. So this is where I am, y'all. I slept like a baby. We had girl talk for about, I'll say an hour and 30 minutes or so. And then I came up here, got in the shower with my pajamas on, and was knocked out. Like, I still could probably go back to sleep for about 30 more minutes. Like, you know when the sleepy, you just feel the sleepy right here. Like, that's what it is. Like, if I close my eyes. But I'm about to get up. We are going to the beach today, supposedly.
we always be saying this and don't ever go to the beach, but I told y'all this summer I want to take advantage of being at home. Wilmington, Leland, not Leland, ain't nothing pretty about Leland, but Wilmington is very nice in the summertime. So today I'm about to go back to my mom's house for a little bit while everybody gets ready, and then we're supposed to be doing a beach day. So we shall see what the day brings. I think we're gonna be here till Sunday. We had to come for court yesterday. Y'all know trial was going on, blah 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 blah. So that's why we're here. And we got to come back next week. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave tomorrow and then come back next week. Yeah, but just give me an update. I don't want to get out of this bed. Her guest bed is comfy too. They got me a little ceiling fan going. Got me some TV. I turned on the TV and I don't know nothing the TV said. I was knocked out. But yeah, let me get ready for my ride. Say hey. Are you ready for the beach? Say yes. Say hey, Callie. We at the beach? Yeah. We about to go to the water.
And the auntie. And where's the baby? Kelly, say hi. Gearing up.
Beautiful day for the beach.
Maybe I'm too early, but you're right.
Cheers. Cheers to a girls' night one night. Oh, she could be on the camera now. Okay. We got to watch us some, y'all. She want to watch a shark movie. She said she got a oh, it's not focused. She got a thing for people getting eaten by sharks or something. That is what you said. You like seeing people get attacked by sharks.
Now you're evil.
Yeah, so we're about to have a girls' night and drink some wine. I don't know why they won't focus, but y'all get the vibe. You see this vibes? Yeah, get you a look at the vibe. She's sitting here. Okay. Check us out. Sky over there. Y'all don't see the little puppy. She over there. She can't come on. Y'all, this white carpet. This is alpaca or something.
I saw her coming. She went right back her bed.
All right, y'all. Peace out.
Hey girl, hey, welcome back. I don't know why I'm saying welcome back because it's the same vlog y'all been watching, but I think the last place we left off, I was having girls' night with Shanita at her house. That was a couple days ago. We've been back in Charlotte for a couple days now. We came back on Sunday evening. It's Tuesday. We still have to go back to Wilmington for court later this week, but for now we get sort of a break and we're back in Charlotte. So yeah, I haven't done anything in the last 2 days to vlog. I did go to the gym this morning. Your girl back in the gym, but I had to get acquainted with this new gym, so I didn't bring my camera and it was people in there, so y'all know how I feel about that. So didn't have that to record, but we are back in the gym. And again, didn't do anything that was worth vlogging the last couple of days, but we are back in Charlotte, and like I said, we'll be back in Wilmington later. Today I have a few errands to run. I have to go to the mall and try to I think I said it in our last vlog that my mom has some shoes that she wants repaired and you can get them done at Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom. I was wrong. It's Belt. It's Belt in South Park Mall. Upstairs they have a shoe repair place, so when I went that day they were closed, so I'm going to try to go back today and drop her shoes off and then get her a ring replacement. We had got her ring last year for her birthday and it needs to be sent off, so I'm going to try to do that. And I seen it was this like skin tint stuff at Sephora. It came across my thing yesterday, y'all. I gotta see what it's about. So I think it's Anastasia Beverly Hills, like a skin tint stick instead of, because I like that SPF. It's lightweight coverage, but it still feels like something is on your face. Like this looks like it would be more of like a balm or something. I don't know. If I get it, I'll show y'all. Before we go though, UPS, I was about to say FedEx. UPS just left with me a package. So let's get into it. I mean, literally, I haven't opened anything but the gray part. I was in need of some purses, so we got us some Glamaholic. I love Mia Ray. I'm going to have to show y'all my whole collection. Behind y'all, I have what I use is my work bag. It's a like large or extra large flap monogram bag. I got the book bag. I got the duffel bag. I got the toiletry set. Like, I love Mia Ray. Good quality products, and it's black owned. Like, you can spend money at all these luxury designers for the name. She's luxury, and she's a black woman, so I'm here for it. Like I said, I needed some new purses. I'm tired of wearing the same old purse. This is my go-to. This little Gucci purse. Cost per wear, we got her. We got our cost per wear. I wear her religiously, and I'm tired of seeing it, if I'm being honest. I'm tired of looking at her. So I needed me some more purses that went with everyday outfits and things. So that's what we did. We got a little Mia Ray haul going on. So let's unbox it together. I'm really excited. I actually want some more stuff, but I was like, all right, Mia, you ain't getting all my money in one swoop now. But it's really affordable and cute, and like I said, good quality. While I'm buying stuff, I need to invest in a box opener, a box cutter, whatever you call it, because that's ghetto. Oh, I just did that. Okay, so what's this one? The first one. This is the Pebble Mini Tote, and I got it in black. This was 85 bucks, which I think ain't bad. Cause that little, what was it? The mini tote, that little mini tote right there was not $85. So you get it in this little duster. Like I said, luxury. She's still luxury. You get it in this duster. It says Glamaholic Lifestyle. Oh, that's just sweet. Love how she has it packaged. Your stuff is protected. So this is what it looks like packaged. Let's get into it. Rip it open. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. Let's take this off so we can really see that G. Love the gold, y'all. I'm a gold girl. Love that gold. So it's just like this one, basically. This one is Gucci. This one is Glamaholic. It's a little smaller. Uh-oh, let's focus. It's a little smaller, but same concept. Love this one. I needed a black bag. And it comes with a strap. The strap has the gold. I love this. Cute. See what I did with the strap? I was on my lap. Put this on here. Let's try it. And they still have these on the website. This was her latest drop, but they're still in stock. So I thought that was such a cute bag. I don't carry a whole bunch of stuff, so it works. It works for me. She got a tag in it, so you know it's official. What else we got in here? Oh, that's it. That's it. Cute. That's bag number one. Cute. Because I wear that Gucci one all the time, I like this style of purse. She has it in tan, I think like army green. I'm probably gonna get another color of this because I like it. Moving on, let's see what we have next. This is the Pebble Mini Crossbody in a backpack. So everything I bought was from this Pebble collection. I really like her latest drop. I thought she did her Thug Thizzle on that. Again, this comes in a duster as well. Everything comes in a duster so you can store your stuff. Oh, cute. You know, store your stuff without getting damaged. Am I gonna store it in there? Probably not, but. Oh, she's cute. So it's a mini backpack. It expands a little bit. Let's take that off the G. Oh, and it opens up. It also has straps, so you wear it as a crossbody. I'm not gonna put the straps on right this second, but they are blue. It's like a navy. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a blue with the gold. Love that. Mia Ray did that. She did her biz naive. Love it, love it, love it. Also, they all come in the same colors. Like it's a blue, a green, a tan, a cream, a black. I think that's all the colors. Oh yeah, love this, love it. I am president of Treat Yourself Committee. So when I see something I want and something that I need, I'm gonna get it. Whether I have to put it on Klarna, Afterpay, Sezzle, what's the other ones? Quad Pay. I'm a fan of all of those. Whoever invented those, we real cool. Cause I'll put something on 4 for 4 quick. And no shame in my game. This one is the, oh, I really like this one. This one is the Pebble Vanity in olive green. Sorry, I just knocked the camera. This is cute, y'all. This is cute. All of them cute. I don't know which one is my favorite. All of them are my favorite. Nasty. Ooh. Watch my sister try to say I could have got her one of these. She might be my favorite. Look at my sister right there. Kendra, that's you? Yeah. I'm vlogging. You want to get on the vlog? No. I'll be there in a minute. I'm showing them my Glamaholic. All right, go ahead. Isn't it so cute? It also comes with the strap. So everything, if you can't tell, I'm a crossbody type of guy. I love something to go crossbody. That way your hands is free. But you're still not naked, because I feel naked if I don't have a purse on. Your hands are free, but you still got your stuff. Oh my God. So this one might be my favorite. I said it's hard to say which one my favorite, but this is so stinking cute. And they come in different sizes too, let me say that. I think this one is there's a bigger size for this and the backpack. I think all of them come in different sizes. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on it, but go on the website and see. I think they come in different sizes, but this was cool for me. Like I said, I don't carry a whole bunch of stuff. It'll have my cards in here, my keys, my lip gloss, some shades, AirPods. Oh, she's cute. She's cute. And I got one more thing. Because I really, really needed it. What's that go to? I got an extra strap. I think they gave me an extra strap for this bag. I mean, I ain't mad at it, but I don't know why I needed it. Maybe. I don't know why I need that, but let me see. It comes with, you know, your order card, so they can make sure they get the packaging slip, make sure they get your order right. I got my Benny tote, my backpack, my olive green vanity. And like I said, I got one more thing. I got a card holder. Y'all, I needed this. My current card holder is on its last leg. It's on its last leg. So I think they were sold out of every color but this one, if I'm not mistaken. But this brown is, I'm not an aesthetic unboxer. I just rip my stuff open, as you can see. Isn't she cute? Is this a card holder? It has the G on that side, and on this side, it has Glamaholic lifestyle. That's a tongue twister for me, because I talk fast. Cute. It'll go with every purse. Brown. That brown and green asked me. And then, of course, my brown and black. Oh, I'm ready. That's cute. That's cute. I'm about to use this right now. I'm about to put this in my purse right now. Yeah, I gotta clean this mess up. But I want y'all to see that before I left, because I was really excited. I've been waiting on that package, and I say waiting, but her customer service was great. I ordered my stuff. It says 7 to 14 business days. I think I got mine in like 5 business days or something like that. So I'm just anxious when I order something. I'll be looking at the tracking right after I hit submit. So I didn't have to wait a very long time, but I'm excited, and I will be ordering more. So if you're not a part of the Glamaholic lifestyle crew, I don't know what you're waiting on. Get you some bags, because like I said, they're great quality. I've had my duffel bag for a long time, my toiletry set for a very long time. I purchased them as gifts for others. My sister has a big flat bag as well. Like, they're good products, good stuff. So yeah, I'll show you my whole collection at some point, but just want to show that I'm about to head out, and I will check back in with you guys a little bit later. Yeah. Hey girl, hey, it has been several days since I spoke to you guys. It has actually been a hectic couple weeks, which I forewarned you that I was going to be kind of out of pocket over the next couple of weeks because my brother's trial, and there was a lot of back and forth about that. Trial was scheduled to begin the Tuesday after Memorial Day, but they had told us from the get-go that there was a possibility that he could take a plea when the jury was outside the door. So we knew that that's a possibility when their back is against the wall, that people can sometimes be like, okay, I really don't want to go through this. Like, especially when they know they're guilty and the odds are not in their favor anyhow, you're better off taking a plea. So several weeks ago, we met with the DA. They told us what the plea offer was. We agreed upon it if he was willing to take it. And so that was our option. So like I said, trial was supposed to start that week. They were going to go in for jury selection that entire first week. But then they got word from his lawyers that it was likely that he was going to cooperate. With that said, we were kind of just waiting around to figure out. They were doing something like pre-trial things. I think I mentioned that earlier. They were doing some pre-trial things in preparation for the possibility for him to take the plea, or if not, for us to proceed with trial. Well, I was about to say long story short, which I always say that there's really no short story to it. He ended up pleading. So he got 25 to 30 years for one count of second-degree murder, and that means with this plea that he has to fully cooperate with the ongoing investigation, because they've always said that there were multiple people involved. So when my brother was murdered, 2 people were arrested 45 days later, one being his friend who I'm referring to, another being a minor in the case, and then they've always thought it was a third person, but they just didn't have enough evidence to charge this person. Well, with his cooperation and this plea agreement, he was able to give them information in order to make that third arrest. So the first week that trial was supposed to be, there was actually a third arrest made in the case, which is great. And you know, we were really not excited about him only getting 25 to 30 years, but how they put it to us, which makes sense in a logical thinking mind, not emotionally, but logically thinking, sometimes you have to give a little to get a little. And so if giving him 25 to 30 years means that everybody involved is held accountable and convicted and sentenced, then so be it. We'll rather you 25 to 30 years is still a long time. And like I said, I did a victim impact statement. I don't have it with me, or I'll read it to you guys maybe in the next vlog. I'll read it to you. But when I got up before the court at his plea hearing, or whatever you call it, I said that life wouldn't be long enough. So there's really no amount of time. I'm glad he's not getting like 8 years, you know, but like 25, 30 years in order to get everybody, great, cool, we'll take it. Because even if they gave you life, even if they threw the book at you, it wouldn't be long enough, because it doesn't bring him back. But yeah, they were able to make a third arrest that first week because of his cooperation. And with the plea, he has to cooperate fully for the duration of this trial and any time moving forward. If at any point he decides that he's not cooperating anymore, or they find out the information that he's giving them is not the truth, then an additional 25 to 30 years will be added to his sentence. Because there was another person murdered in this whole ordeal. So my brother was killed, and then another young guy was killed at the same time. So that's lingering over his head. Like I said, if at any point he does not cooperate, he's not being truthful, he's looking at a max of 60 years, a minimum day for day 25. So at the very minimum, he will get 25 years day for day. So yeah, it has been a lot going on the last 2 weeks as far as court. That's like one part of it that is we can close. That was like, this guy getting tried kind of was more personal to us because this was my brother's friend. And his lawyers even said that in court, like, he is saying that it wasn't meant for my brother. My brother wasn't supposed to show up, and my brother just showed up and they panicked and some BS. But this was somebody he grew up with in the sandbox, and his mom called my brother her son, and just things like that. So it was personal to see him get what he deserved, and I hope that he doesn't have any peace. Like over these next 25, 30 years, 50 years, whatever he ends up serving, I hope it haunts him, because that's what he deserves, because his story is BS. Like the evidence just doesn't line up to what he's saying. So I can go on and on about that, but I just wanted to give you guys an update on that. He has been sentenced, but because there are 2 other people pending, we will likely either have to go to trial for those folks, or if someone else takes a plea, that'll be a discussion. But there's a possibility in the next coming year or 2 that we still have to go to trial. So this is like an ongoing thing. It literally like seems like it's never going to end, but that did give us some sense of closure. Like we have that part of it behind us. His friend, or the more personal matter, is behind us, and now these 2 other guys, I mean, we don't know. We'll see what goes on with them. But they seem to be menace to society. Seriously. The 3rd guy that was arrested, he was actually already in jail in Charlotte, Mecklenburg, for other crimes that he's committed, because he was also a minor when my brother was killed. But in the last 2 years, his track record is like, you need to be out the street. You need to be out the street. So yeah, that's that. And there'll be more to come. Like I said, I don't have my victim impact statement, but it was very moving. Me and my sister worked on it together just over the last 2 years, like little things that came around our mind that we knew we specifically wanted to say to this guy. We just jotted it down, and we came together last week and put it together, and it was great. It was everything that we wanted to say. And I got up and read it in court, and I was so happy with what we put in that, because we wanted him to feel the pain that we felt, or feel, not felt, the pain that we feel, and we wanted him to really have to think about it. Like the past 2 years, I'm sure he thinks about it, but we wanted him to hear what we had to say and really ponder on that. And even like the deputies and officers of the court, like when we were leaving out, were saying how good of our victim impact statement was. So I'm sorry I don't have it right now, but I will read it in the next vlog. So yeah, that's that, guys. That's why I've been out of pocket. The last 2 weeks has been kind of in limbo with that. I've been spending a lot of time with family. Me and my sister has been spending a lot of time together, just kind of having the anxiety of the unknown, not knowing that we're about to have to sit through weeks of trial and go through that, or if he was going to take this plea and what that looked like for us. And then this 3rd arrest, that came as a surprise to us. Like, so they called us one day and was like, we have just arrested someone. His first appearance is tomorrow. So we had to hop in the car and get on the road right then. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on, and I will continue to keep you guys updated as more unfolds. But that's our life. So keep us in your prayers. Like seriously, if you're a praying person, if you have a relationship with God, keep me, my family, my mom, my sister, all of us, his daughter, in your prayers. So yeah, I also owe you guys a sermon summary. I was gonna say I'm not giving it to you because this vlog is almost an hour long anyway, but I know this is a lot of you guys' favorite part of my vlogs, and I didn't give you one in the last vlog, so I said no, the devil will not win. I'm gonna give the people what they want. So not this past Sunday because I was home, but the Sunday before, we went to Union, and the pastor, I don't know if he on vacation or what, but he been out several Sundays now, and it was a guest pastor, and I told you guys that I didn't get his name, but let me make sure my phone is off. His name is Jerry Flowers Jr., and he is the pastor of Time of Celebration Church in Houston. So you may have seen him on Instagram before. He was phenomenal, and I told y'all he was dropping so many gems that I couldn't catch them all, but I'm gonna give y'all what I got. I did rewatch it, but it's just one of those sermons that you're gonna have to watch for yourself. So let me go to my notes. His opening scripture, so he gave us the scriptures first that we were going to need to reference throughout his whole entire sermon. The first one was Ecclesiastes 3:1. The second was Exodus 9:5.
And then the third one was Joshua 6, 1 through 5. So I am going to go to the first one and read that. So Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. Let's go to the Bible. It says, a time for everything. There's a time for everything and a season. Starting over. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. My word's trying to jumble up, but y'all got that. There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. And I told y'all the overall message was about time. So that was very important that it said there's a time for everything. Because when he opened it, he's like, there's a time for some things. Like, are you paying attention? That's not what it says. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. The next verse was Exodus 9 and 5. Let's go to that. All right. And so Exodus 9 and 5 states, the Lord set a time and said, tomorrow the Lord will do this in the land. When the Lord says there will be something done, when he appoints a time, that's when things will be done. And we'll get into why that matters, because a lot of us want to do things on our own time, but when he sets a time, that's when things will get done. So again, Exodus 9 and 5, the Lord set a time and said, tomorrow the Lord will do this thing in the land. And it goes on this verse 6, and it says, and the next day the Lord did it. Like, that's good. Okay. And then the last scripture that was read was Joshua chapter 6, verses 1 through 5. So let me go to that real quick. Joshua chapter 6, verses 1 through 5. Now the gates of Jericho were securely barred because of the Israelites. No one went out and no one came in. Then the Lord said to Joshua, see, I have delivered Jericho into your hands, along with its kings and its fighting men. March around the city once with all the armed men. Do this for 6 days. Have 7 priests carry trumpets of ram's horns in front of the ark. On the 7th day, march around the city 7 times with the priests blowing the trumpets. When you hear them sound a long blast on the trumpets, have the whole army give a loud shout. Then the wall of the city will collapse and the army will go up, everyone straight in. So he read this, and he also talked about how this refers to time. God told them specific instructions and gave them a specific time of when something needed to be done. If they did it too soon, they wouldn't have succeeded. If they waited too late, they wouldn't have succeeded. You have to be so into like your what's the word I'm looking for? Your, what do I say? I always pray for it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Your discernment. Be so into your discernment, and your relationship has to be so strong. You have to be so connected to him that you know when he's telling you to do something. You know the time that he's telling you to do it. Because, like I said, if you rush it, it won't be time. It's not prepared. And if you delay and you procrastinate, you can miss your blessing as well. So every scripture referred to time and the importance of time. He said a lot of us are frustrated with how things are moving in our life, and things that aren't happening in our life, things that we feel like are supposed to happen and haven't happened yet. And he said the cheat code for this frustration, for you not to be so frustrated all the time, is knowing there is a time. There is a time for everything. A season for everything. There is a time. So knowing that there is a time, I put this in my notes, and this is before he even got his message, but knowing that there is a time for you, knowing that there's a time for you, everything will help you not be lazy or rush. Like, so I just said that you won't procrastinate and you won't be rushing. Like, you won't be impatient and trying to hurry and get something done, because you know there's an appointed time for you to do X, Y, and Z. Rushing is a death wish to your discernment. Maybe that's why it's called a deadline. And that was one of his bars. Like, I never broke that word down like that, a deadline. But if you rush and you have this thing, but if you're rushing it and you're not taking your time with it, and you're not praying about it, and you're not asking God for guidance, it will be a death wish. Like, it is a death wish to your discernment, because you're not really listening to what God is putting inside of you. You listen to your own self. Then I put, you're going so fast. Sometimes you're going so fast when God is trying to show you that this is your route and not his. Like, when I say I pray for discernment, I pray for that because I want to know that I'm hearing his voice and not mine. Sometimes we have these things that we put inside of ourselves, some things that we want, but that's not what God has put inside of us. So we have this route, this plan in mind, this goal in mind, and it's not lining up how we feel like it's supposed to. The timing isn't right because it's not yours. It's not the route that he's envisioned for your life. So you acting on your own free will, and that's fine and dandy, but you're not going to have this this peace that you hope for, that you want, this life that you want, when it's not what he's called you to have. So going into, that's another, I got something else before they're getting to his overall message. We also put, crises have a way of showing us who Christ is. Another bar. But it does. A lot of times we don't lean on God or call on God until we're actually going through a rough time in our life. So we're going through a crisis and we lean on him, and he knows that's when we're closer to him. Then that's why he says God close to the brokenhearted. Like, crisis is going to show us who Christ is. We just can't forget it once he takes us out of the crisis. He also asks, is Christ an ornament that you use for decoration, or an orbit where everything where everything revolves around him, or are you just using it as decoration to get through different seasons? Like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this today, and then when I'm over the season, I'm just gonna take it off. Or do you revolve your life around him, or are you trying to revolve your life around him? Because that makes a difference in how things play out and what time things play out in your life as well. So going to the actual message, so those was just opening, like, he came through hot. I told y'all I didn't get his name at first because he came out the gate, hey, how y'all doing? I ain't come to play. Bow, 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 bow. So it was go time as soon as he walked on stage. But it's overall, the message title was, I can't afford to waste time. He's put, I don't know if this was something, I'm sure it's something he said, but the first point I have here is, Lord, give me discernment to know when things are expired. I don't want to consume anything that has expired. And I thought that was such a good point, because sometimes we wait around in things too long. Time has expired on them and we're still in this, and we don't realize it's over. Like, you're wasting time, and we can't afford to do that, because there's something appointed for us, and we gotta get there. But if we're wasting time in this season, and this season has already expired, we don't realize how detrimental that could be to us getting to what God has promised us. So he talked about consuming bad food, how that makes you feel bad when you are around certain people, places, things, and you no longer feel good how you used to feel when you entertain those things. It may be because that season has already expired. And a lot of times we don't want to let it go, but we don't realize the more we consume this, the more sick we're going to feel, or the more depressed or sad we're going to feel, because that season in our life has expired. The time is done, and it's time to move on. So ask God for discernment of letting you know when something has expired, when time is up on something, and when it's time to move to something else. I put your decisions can affect your time. Don't waste your time. Enough said. Like, the things we choose to do today can affect tomorrow. Like, and that sounds like duh, but like, no, when you really think about the choices that you're making, how does it affect your time? Do you have time to be playing? Do you have time to procrastinate on this thing that you can get done today and alleviate some stress for tomorrow? Or are you going to keep dragging your feet? Or are you going to keep making excuses? Like, your decisions affect your time, and you don't have time to waste. None of us do. Certain instructions God gives you are time sensitive. You can't afford to procrastinate. So he told the story of how in 2019 his parents came and asked him, I'm gonna give you the short version, I think. His parents came and asked him to be the lead pastor of the church. They wanted him to lead service on Thursday nights, and he was just like, no, like, don't nobody want to go to church on Thursdays. Like, people are already in church Wednesdays for Bible study, Sunday, like, whatever. I'm not doing that. And he said he went to clean up that night. He was vacuuming, and he heard a voice say, try me. So he said he went to his wife and was like, I heard this voice clear as day say, try me. And I was thinking to myself, like, how I'm not about to do this. Like, my parents asked me to do this. And his wife was like, you better try him. Like, if he said try him, you better try him. So he said he called his parents the next day, like, yeah, I'll do it. Fast forward, the pandemic hit, and they had no idea, December 2019, that people were going to be
flocking to YouTube so much. Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, like listening to so many sermons online. Their following blew up. This is when he got like real notoriety, and it's like God had an appointed time for you. It was time sensitive. He had to go ahead and say, yeah, I'm gonna do what you called me to do, because this pandemic was coming. We did not know this. God knew this pandemic was coming. He knew people was going to need this word. He knew people was going to be stuck in the house. He knew people was going to want to hear what he put inside of him. So had he said, no, I'm not doing it, somebody would have missed the blessing that God had for them, because you were disobedient in what he told you to do, in the timing that he told you to do it. So it's important to, if God tells you to do something, you do it in due time. Like you do it in the time that he's told you to do it. Don't just keep putting off tomorrow what he has for you to do today. I put all procrastination is disobedience in slow motion. That was a word for me, because it's like, dang, that's true. Like, you just keep being disobedient. Like, and I'm a procrastinator. Like, not with just like things that I feel like God has told me to do, but just work. I'll be at work just putting off stuff. Like, if I go ahead and do this, it ain't gonna take me nothing but about 5 minutes, but I don't feel like it. And if we're being honest, that's how we are sometimes with praying or reading the Bible or whatever. Like, I just don't feel like it. I'll read it tomorrow. How you know you got tomorrow? I'm talking to me, but I'm just saying, that ain't promised. Like, read it tonight. God got a word for you tonight. Listen to that word tonight. Do your devotional today. Like, don't put off tomorrow what you can do today. What else I put? Oh, yeah. Stop putting off on tomorrow what God is telling you to do today. Time is not just expensive, it's priceless. What are you paying attention to? You're paying with your time. What you pay attention to, you're paying with your time. So he went to like social media and just, we scrolled all day long. We're not thinking anything of it. We feel like we're not absorbing it. Like we're just killing time. It's something to do, but you're killing time for sure, but you're paying for that. And it's expensive, because you could be putting that time into doing what he told you to do. Putting that time into figuring out what it is he wants you to do, asking him, having a relationship with him, talking to him, meeting with him, parlaying with him. Like, what is it that you have for me in this life? What is it that you want for me to do? What is my purpose? What am I here for? Use that time that we just spend scrolling, looking at what everybody else doing, and figure out what it is that God wants us to be doing, because it's valuable, and we're paying with our time. Pay attention to things that pay you back. Reading the word is going to pay you back. The wisdom, the insight, the promise that you get, that's going to pay you back in the long run. That's when he went into Exodus 9:5. The Lord appointed a set time. I put, there is a point that has been set in your lifetime that God wants you to meet. And he was even honest and said that sometimes we can die before we meet the time that, like, he said it was very, like, holy or churchy. I'm paraphrasing, for us to say, like, in God's time. Yeah, there's a time that God has set for you and appointed for you, and there's something that he wants all of us to do in our life, but we can die without being fulfilled, and we can die before we reach that. We can die if we're not, we're all gonna die one day, but like, we can die without meeting the goal that God had intended for us because we aren't trying to get on the path to reach it. So it's important to know, like, to be trying to work to it, to have that relationship with God and see what it is that he wants for you to do, and try to get there every day. Make that a part of, like, a part of your daily goal. Like, what is it that you have for me, and am I closer to it today than I was yesterday? Ecclesiastes 7:17. He put, since there is a such thing as did we read Ecclesiastes 7? Oh no, we read Ecclesiastes 3:1. So let me go to Ecclesiastes 7:17. It went to what I was just saying. So Ecclesiastes 7:17 says, don't be over wicked, and do not be a fool. Why die before your time? It is good to grasp the one and not let go of the other. Whoever fears God will avoid all extremes. So I feel like that just went along to what he was saying. There is an appointed time. Don't die before your time. Don't die being unfulfilled. Don't die, and not I'm saying unfulfilled in what God has for you. Like, you may feel fulfilled, but like, did you fulfill the promise that he had over your life? Is your is your life that he promised you, is it awaiting you, or did you just fulfill in this life on this earth, and your everlasting life, that ain't you ain't worried about that? Like, are you putting that off? Like, if it don't matter to you, it don't matter to you. But I just know I want to live where the streets is paved with gold and stuff. And how I'm trying to get there, I'm trying to fulfill what he telling me to do. I'm trying to figure it out, but I want to fulfill it when I figure it out. Like, if you know, act on it. Don't sleep on it. Like, because it's a blessing to know what it is that he wants you to do. I feel like that's something I've always struggled with. What is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? And I've been trying to pray for that and understand that. And when I get it, when I really know what it is, I'm acting on it, because it's a blessing to have that. Moving on, we put, since there is a such thing as an appointed time, there has to be a thing as too early. And he didn't say this, but when he said it's something about too early, like we rush things and it's not meant for us just yet. It goes back to what I was just saying about, if there's a such thing as too early, there's also a such thing as too late. Like, if you're wasting time and you don't act when he tells you to act, you can be too late for the blessing that he was going to bless you with. Not to say that he won't bless you again, because he's forgiving, and you know, you have your own relationship with him, but you can be too early, you can be too late too. He put, there's a difference between getting ready and being ready. Learn to discern your season. Are you supposed to be ready already? Or are you supposed to be preparing yourself to be ready when this time comes? Know what season you're in and ask God to help you. Like, if you were supposed to be ready already and you ain't ready and you running a little bit behind, ask him to help you. Or if you feel like you're supposed to be there, but this is your season to be getting ready, ask him to help you be patient. You got to know what season you're in. There's a difference between no and not yet. I always talk about how delay is not denial. Like, just because it's not happening for you right now doesn't mean it's never going to happen for you. It's just not what time. That's right. If there's such thing as an appointed time, then that means you can't rush it. Maximize your time, and your waiting time won't seem so weighty. If you're doing things in your waiting season that's going to prepare you for when your time comes, the waiting won't seem so long, because you're maximizing the season that you're in. You're not always constantly thinking about the next season, because you are in this season and you're taking advantage of where you're at. So that's not saying to drag your feet and procrastinate. It's just saying be useful, make use of the time that you have right now while you're being prepared. Like, don't just be like, okay, this is my waiting season, so I ain't gonna do nothing till this season up, because that means your wait is gonna be very long. If you take advantage of the waiting season and continue to prepare yourself and pray that you'll be ready for when God blesses you with what he has for you, then your wait won't seem long. You have to trust his timing. You will win if you listen to his instruction and be obedient in his timing. So it goes back to the scripture where we're saying he told them to march around 6 times, or was it 7 times? But if they had done it 4 times, they wouldn't have won. Like, you have to trust his timing and also listen to his instruction in order to win. That's the formula. Listen and trust. What do you do when you feel like God has you going in circles? So he told them to march around the city every day. That sounds silly, right? And that's what he was saying. Like, you're going around in circles every day and you just want to go out there and fight. You just want to get it done. Like, you feel like you got the equipment you need. You feel like you got the gear. You got the people in your corner. And you like, God, I'm sure you got a plan. But me going around in circles, that just don't make no sense. I'm doing the same thing over and over. This is so mundane. Like, what do you do when you feel like God has you going in circles? And he had this scripture, what was it? Joshua 6:10. So let's go to that. It says, but Joshua had commanded the army, do not give a war cry, do not raise your voices, do not say a word until the day I tell you to shout. Then shout. So he said, in layman's terms, it means shut up and listen. Don't do nothing. Don't say nothing until I tell you. And then when I tell you it's go time, it's go time. And so that's what God wants you to do. If he make you do the same thing every day, then that's what he wants you to do till he feel like you're prepared to move where he got you going. Like, just hush, be obedient, listen, and trust. That's the formula. Just said that. The tongue is a paintbrush of the heart. You don't have to be a canvas for everybody's paint. That was a bar. Like, the tongue is a paintbrush of the heart. You don't have to be a canvas for everybody's paint. Then he went to, y'all gonna have to go watch it. He went to how many hours in a year, the average span in America, and average lifespan in America, which he said is 77, and how if you are almost to that lifespan and you haven't reached what God has you to reach, wants you to reach, it could seem like you've wasted so much life, so much time, you're so behind. But you can still get to what God wants you to get to if you start today. And you might be 17 and you're like, oh, I got plenty of years. But don't spend all those plenty of years wasting time when you can have the promise that he wants for you today. Like, don't waste your life. Wasted time equals a wasted life. Start viewing your time as bills. And I like when he said that, because I don't play about my bills. We not being behind the bills. The only thing I don't really care about is student loans. Another topic for another day. But everything else, I'm gonna pay my bills. My credit cards, my credit score is gonna be good. And if you treat your time like that, you don't give your time just away, life will make a little bit more sense. You'll realize how important time is because you treat it with so much importance. Like, you treat it like it's a priority. Like, my time isn't to be wasted. I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna play with it. I'm just not gonna play with it. Then he went on to talk about your enemy. Why does your enemy use your past? The enemy wants to know, 1, do I still have a grip? 2, do I still have access? And 3, you're close to something. Like, so that's when the enemy pops up. Like, y'all heard that song? I think it's Marvin Sapp. Like, I must be close to my destiny because here comes trials, struggles. No, I'm singing the song wrong, but it is one of my favorite songs. Like, here comes the enemy, basically. Like, sometimes when you're so close to your destiny, that thing is going to pop up to try to, like, jade your focus. Like, you too close to what God has for you. So let me reel you back in. Be careful of that. God sent and counterfeits usually come in the same season. Most times we miss our blessing because we prefer the counterfeit. That is so true. Like, sometimes it's easy to go with like what looks good. Like, oh, is this got to be it? We go with the first thing that pops up. Like, not to say that you should operate in the it's too good to be true, but go to God for guidance. Like, God sent and counterfeit comes in the same season. Ask God, is this sent from him, or is this the enemy trying to pose as what God is sending for me? Still, in why does your enemy use your past? You have limited your access, so they're trying to, they don't want you to be free. They don't want you to not have this hold on you, so that they come back around them. They miss you in your services, what you provided to their life, the quality that you brought to their life. Anything. Like, some people know when you're a good person or when you brought good things to them and they've abused it and they've wasted your time, so they don't want to let that go. But if you stick around, they're just going to continue to waste more time, and we don't have time to waste, unfortunately. 6 is you gave them life. I mean, pat yourself on the back. You know when you give people life. You know what kind of person you are, and people don't want to let go of that. They want to have their cake and eat it too, as the saying says. Like, you can't do that around here. So they came back to you because you gave them life. How do you focus? How do you not let the enemy win? How do you not let the enemy use your past and get your attention and have you starting back over in 6 more months and being right back where you were trying to get to your goal, and now you're all derailed? You want to establish a vision. If you don't have a bull's eye, you live a life aimlessly. My sister always laugh at me because I hate just driving around. Like, if we're driving around and we don't have a set place to go, I don't want to be the driver. Let somebody else drive. I always say to her, I hate driving around aimlessly. So when he said that, if you don't have a goal and you're just aimlessly living life, it's going to feel like okay, what am I here for? Like, there's nothing, like, I don't know what I'm doing. And that's frustrating to just keep driving around and we have no idea where we're going. That's silly to me. Y'all do that. I ain't trying to do that. So don't live your life like that either. Don't live life just waking up every day, seeing what the day brings. Have a goal in mind and try every day to reach that goal. Maximize the time in the season. Remember to stare, not staircase. Focus on daily bread. Focus on what you have today. So have a goal. Each day, take the day for face value. Try to get closer to your goal, but don't try to today reach the goal that may take you 2 years. Does that make sense? Like, have a goal, work towards your goal, but do it step by step by step. Make sure that as you're maximizing your time, you're doing stuff with quality, and it's not just like, oh, let me try to hurry up and blow through this because I got to get to my goal and I don't want my goal to blah 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 blah. Like, have the goal, try your best to reach it, but do it in a systematic way, something that makes sense. Identify firefighters. Avoid things that put out your fire for God. And then never omit the Sabbath principles. And that was in his message. So again, the whole overall thing was, I can't afford to waste time. Figure out why your time is valuable, and how to maximize your time. Realize that rushing ain't gonna get you where you need to get, and neither is procrastination. Stay away from people that are wasting your time and things that are wasting your time, taking your focus off of God or the focus off of what God has promised for you. And know that there is a appointed time for everything. But if you don't act, you can be too late for it. And if it hasn't happened for you yet, does not mean that it's not coming. It's just not your time at the moment. Ask God for discernment, and pray to him that he lets you know what he has in store for you and what you can do to get those things. So y'all, again, I'm going to have it linked, and this video is gonna be so long. I'm sorry if you made it this far. I truly do appreciate you. As always, thank you for watching and checking out what this little regular old black girl is doing. I'll have that message link for you. I'll try to have the Zara shoes link for you. I'll try to have the rug link for you. I showed you guys a couple things in this video. The Glamaholic bags, I'm gonna have my links. If there's something I forget to link and you're interested in it, just let me know and I'll put it in the comments. But yeah, I've rambled on long enough in this video. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, we should be back to our regular scheduled program now. So just be on the lookout for the next video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.